Hello gang, it's 2T, we're back. Channel update. I hope everyone's been hunky-dory and all that shizzle and shit and crap. Oh, just what I needed. How we doing? Welcome back YouTube. It's me, 2T. No longer the host of YouTuber of the month / year. That has now gone over to, and you'll see his channel link down below. But yeah, Daniel Ibbotson, aka Slopes Game Room. Please go and check him out. And many thanks to all the haters of the YouTube of the Year video. I mean, come on guys, fucking hell, you go vote for everybody. Nothing to do with me or anybody else, you know. It's a shame to see that, really is a shame, but I will continue to support it. I will continue to watch, vote and get involved as much as I can, you know, in terms of voting and enjoying it. And I hope you guys do too, you know, because it is a shame when the haters come out, but hey, what can we do? That is the world that we are part of, unfortunately. Anyway, what have I been up to? Quite a bit actually along the way. Bit of CX, quite a bit of CX, some eBay, and a bit of car boot, and some like charity shoppy, normal shoppy finds. So that's it. Lost my train of thought. I don't know where to start. I can't remember because I chopped that video up, the last one. I'll tell you what, we'll start with the car boot. Last car boot went to the indoor one. See my mate Steve, Daft Steve. He got some nice bits. Go and check Daft Steve's channel out. So first it was a bunch of N64 titles. They were £2 each. I think it's £2 each. Star Wars Pod Racer. Like I said, I've cleaned them all up, all in these little baggies. F-Zero X, Mace, The Dark Age, and I've got all these. And Rogue Squadron. Also from that same store. Now I took a flyer on it, so I hadn't never seen them before. Again, you know, £1 each. I might just lob them on as a bundle. These are CDI titles. I'm not sure if anybody collects CDI games. I know that the Zelda ones are quite sought after. I'm just trying to put them in order because I don't want to fucking bore you to death with them because there's not anything. And the horrible cases as well. CDI cases are freaking horrible. If anyone's ever bought any of them, but yeah, here we go. So we've got. I'll just show you like that. I think the pinball's empty, but I'll quickly show you one case. Case in point. Here's a case. Case in point. It's an Inca, but what you get with them, they're meant to open. I do believe like that. What happens is that hinge snaps off, so all of them have got this like loose hinge. But yeah, so Inca, Caesars with no front cover on it. Pinball's empty. Backgammon, Tetris, which I suppose would be quite a good blast. Battleship. Alice in Wonderland, which looks quite an interesting like adventure game, and Sargon Chess. But like I said to you guys before, anything that's a bit weird or a bit quirky, like like stuff like that, I'd always grab. You never know. Game Boy, the one wanted £2 for. It had no front bezel on it. It was in a little bag and I sort of haggled it down to £1. James is into his Game Boy, so I took the game out of it and give him the Game Boy. But it's Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Again, nothing spectacular, nothing's going to blow your fat indoors off, but quite nice. Wow! And finally from the boot of Steve. So you missed out on the N64 ones. I don't think you might have picked CDIs up, I don't know. This guy did have some more Mega Drive. He said they'd already gone. I don't know what was there, I don't know what condition or what, but I picked up two box games. First one is the Lion King, and the manual for this was like a fucking slab of concrete. The label's absolutely fucked. I wasn't even going to buy this, I just left it there. I think it wanted £2 each. He said, oh, you can have that for £1. I said, you know what, I'd probably have it for the case. Just let them have the case. What I did get for £2 was a great bike, Sword of Vermilion. I've got this. But I tell you what, the cart, the label was peeling up, but I'll just show you. Because this, I may be keeping this cartridge and swapping it for mine, but the actual label was brilliant. I just stuck it down with a bit of Pritt stick. Yeah, I can't remember what condition mine's in. But I think the actual insert and everything else is fine, you know. Yes, a Sword of Vermilion. Bloody sun kicks going in and out. Again, they make one of well, Lion King's not worth anything to anybody like that. Right. Oh, this is King of Fighters Double Impact. It is Double Impact 2, isn't it? Maximum Impact 2, not Double Impact. Double Impact Jean-Claude Van Damme. What should we do next? Right. Bit of charity shopping. Sticking with Mega Drive. Chap I know had, well, I know works there. Had a couple of Mega Drive games, £1 each. I said, one. I'm pretty sure I've got both of these, but I think one of mine's got this faded spine. I'm sure of it. I'm not meant to see it. Where am I? Because that will just be too. No, I can't find it. It's in here somewhere. Oh, bollocks to it. Anyway, first up is Mega Games. I think it's just Mega Games 6, the first one. So Italian United, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Shinobi, Hang On and Columns. In alright condition actually. Box complete. Yeah, label's alright. Yeah, manual's alright. And then less the manual, but I say this is the one I probably need to box swap. I don't know, I'll still have to check Mega Games as well. It's Theme Park. I definitely know my spine's faded. You tend to find that with these EA with the silver Mega Drive logo, they go a bit faded. But in great condition. Just no manual, but the cart and stuff. And I was after an EA box. Remember, I was after a box for Haunting. Now I've swapped the box for something and I can't work out which game it was. Was it this? No, that's the Fox anyway. F22, tell it, it's fooked. I can't remember which one it was. I'll have to find it because Gorilla in the Mist very kindly offered to send me a cart, but I know that Pete Armour, sorry, has got a cart for me, which I'll gladly take anyway. So I said, no, don't worry, I've got one coming, but I've got that, and I can't find the game. I'm sure it was a FIFA game or a Madden game that I'd swapped for Haunting, but I can't find it. I can't find it. It'll be in there somewhere, and I've got one to replace it. What's that been? That's still there. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I was going to mention. I don't think there was. I don't think there was anything else. Right. I'm just ready to do some nice bits. A bit of a milestone as well has been reached. I'll probably do that last actually. I may chop that, do it afterwards. Anyway, let's crack on. From Brick and Mortar Store, a couple of N64 titles. What I've been after, I got a great deal on this actually. Cleaned up again. I always clean the stuff and pop it in here when I've had a bit of time, which I have had. So a couple of N64 loose carts, Magical Tetris Challenge. So the N64, it's not something I'll go mad collecting, but loose carts are fine by me. Don't get excited, it's not going to be a full set or anything bollocks like that. Although if I end up picking up loose carts and it builds up that way, then fine. Which is kind of how the GameCube went a little bit. No, that's not me saying I'm going for a full set of N64. Forget it. But one title that I was actively looking out for at the right price, kind of thing within reason, is Banjo-Tooie. What a game I have never played. So I'm not sure. I think this may have been one of the last. No, because the last one was Conkers. I think one of the very last one was Conkers. This was towards the end of the N64's life as well, which at that point I think I'd moved on to something else. I can't think what it would be now. But yeah, one I've never played. I'm pretty sure as well, even though it's a sequel, it's in a pretty good game in its own right. So, well, yeah, just under 40 quid for the pair though. So a very good price. That was what I was going to say about pricing. Some of the Bithead, he doesn't watch this, I'm pretty sure of it. But you all should know Bithead anyway. Bithead 1000. He's done a video. He's I think he's got a little bit of a rhythm going. He's buying what do you call it? Not flea market, garage sale. So he's doing garage sailing. I think this is his plan anyway. He's going to build up a stockpile of whatever, fill the shelf up, sell it on, buy stuff he wants. So essentially all the stuff that he'd seen previously and picking up, he's moved that on, and he's bought literally like the AAA PC Engine turbo games. Spent a fair old, lick of money. Go and watch his video, absolutely brilliant. But something he said in that rang a bell. I mean, it's one of my pet peeves as well. When people sort of say, if I said, oh yeah, I got a great deal on these two, really good deal, and then you don't have to say how much it is. I don't know why people are so reluctant to say how much they pay for stuff. Really fucking gets my goat, that does. What does it matter? What? I know some people say, well, why do you need to know? It's useful to know, because like he said, have I overpaid? Did I get a good deal? It gives you an idea of what the market's doing. But yeah, I don't understand why people neglect to mention that. I think it's a bit weird. Myself, personally, anyway. Each to their own. Right. CEX. And a bit of a splurge. Actually, we'll start with this one first. I mentioned this in the last video. I had to send it back because it come with no box. I did say I was going to reorder it, and I have done. It's come with a box. The box structurally is fine. It's probably not the worst I've ever seen. It's got no rips, but it has got like a lot of scuffing, tears on it. Well, one too many. Well, I could live with it. It is Skyward Sword. It's got a little dink there, a little bit of a crush there, but the worst is on the lid. I'm guessing where some idiots peeled the labels off from the top. That's what it looks like. I don't know why. I mean, I could live with like the shelfware around the side. I mean, they're a little bit. So Carl Woodland 37's very kindly sort of said to me, he goes, "Oh, I've got an empty box." So Carl, I don't know if yours is any worse or any better than that. I don't know. I'm not sure if you've sent it yet. But if it's worse than that, then yeah, save yourself, pal. Just so you can see. This is mainly for Carl. I know you guys have probably seen this box 100 times. Yeah, other than them bits, not the greatest. And I mean, if you've all seen inside this one, the only other problem I've got with it is just the inner bit, the cardboard structure that holds the remote is a little bit seen better days. But they're pretty generic. I'm sure I could swap that out for a lesser title. I can't think of one up the top of my head at the minute. I've seen them before, maybe like We Play or something like that. Yeah, so that's from CE of the X. I think I've got most of the bigger boxed Wii titles. The notable one I missed is Pandora's Tower. I could have got one there for 40 quid off of eBay. I should have got that. But anyway, them's the breaks. Nah, not the breaks. That's me just not fucking reacting enough. The other one I picked up. Another game I picked up from CEX. I wanted to buy this in the shop. Again, it's a box, and it's for a system I don't really buy much for. You won't see me buy many games for this. With hindsight, I probably should have checked it a bit closer, because I think there is some of the internals missing. I think Carl, again, mentioned Carl again. I'm sure he's picked this up. I'm not sure if he's picked the big box version up. But someone out there will be able to tell me. I'm convinced I know it's missing something. I don't quite know what it looks like. But the actual box itself is fine. So I don't know whether to do a bit cheeky and order one off CEX and take the in bit out and take the rest of it back. because I should have got it well I paid for it anyway. It's Kid Icarus Uprising, big box. And it is in great condition, the box. So you're probably thinking, well, what's the matter with it? It's got the stand, it's got everything else. What it's missing is that I think there's meant to be like a hang tabby thing here, right? Not the worst thing in the world, but what you find is inside, everything's just loose. So I'm guessing there's obviously some bit of cardboard or a holder that sort of holds that together and pops out. You know, and everything sits within it. So yeah, you got the game and the stand and all that kind of shit. But it's obviously missing that holder. So don't need that. Yeah, so if anyone's got a Kid Icarus box or got the internal bit that they don't want or need or use or whatever, I say, other than the box itself is absolutely fantastic. I can't knock it. So I might have to just do a bit of a cheeky swap-a-rooney over. Yes, people are going to, oh, are you doing that for that? Someone else is going to miss out. Well, I should have had that anyway. That should have been part of it. And I wasn't aware. I mean, I know I sort of said I was going to shop and make that mistake, but I didn't realise when I got home, because I say the box is all there. Any roads. These are all online. I've got no problem with these ones. These are perfect. So take the daggers out my back. They're all PS2. One Wii title. I can't remember if how many was of these. I think there's only one. Generally, if there's only one of a game on CX, not saying it's rare or whatever, but it's kind of sought after, and I tend to sort of give it a second look or whatever. I mean, I've seen the name of it anyway, and I thought, well, I'm having it regardless. But it's Bomberman Land. Bomberman Land Wii. Fucking hell. I don't know why it's called that. It's Bomberman Wii or something, but it's Bomberman Land Wii. In great condition. Yeah, again another Rising Star game. Rising Star Games game. 18 quid, I think. Finishing off the series for me on the PlayStation 2 is Atelier Iris 3. So that's all of these now. I know there's quite a few of these on the PlayStation 3. Again, probably about 18 odd quid, I think that was. So sticking with this theme, I went on a bit of a splurge. Now I didn't even know, I think I mentioned this when I picked this up. I didn't realise how many of these fucking games are out on the PS2. So they're all like King of Fighters, Neo Geo Fighter type games. I think I've got them all, maybe bar one. I need to check. Someone out there will let me know. But I've got King of Fighters Maximum Impact, King of Fighters Neo Wave, King of Fighters 2000 to 2001. Yeah. So we've got King of Fighters 2002. He's all in great nick. King of Fighters 2003. I think these must have been from the same person. King of Fighters 11. And a Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. I think there's one more, like off of CX's website. I probably need to check, do a bit of a Google, look at some wiki site or something. But yeah, they're not, I mean, relatively cheap. I think probably most expensive is about 8 quid, I think, which may have been King of Fighters 11. I can't remember. But these are about 5-6 odd quid or something, and they're all complete. So I think these must have come from the same person. I do like the artwork on that one though. That's pretty awesome artwork. So yeah, try not to make these videos any longer. I mean, I did the other one 2 halves. I don't know how that went down with everybody. I need to drink this quicker. It's all going fucking cold. It's so big. losing too much heat, man. So that's it. I'm going to do another video in its own segment for the last little bit. Take it easy, YouTube. Speak to you soon. Bye.